Stevens, County Commissioner, also in the back here. County Commissioner. Anybody? Maybe Lumberton City Council, Eric Hackney, Lumberton City Council.
I'm not running for anything.
But you're not running for anything, we'll recognize you. I don't think the mayor's here. Johnson Britt, District Attorney, he's here. Okay, thank you for coming. And we got Don Metzger back there in the corner also, Lumberton City Council. Thank you. We got two folks running for judge. We have the current North Carolina Court of Appeals, Judge Mark Davis, who's running for just one person opposing him, and that's Cindy. He drove down from Raleigh today. Good to have you here, Mark. And a little bit different flip, former Court of Appeals Judge John Tyson, who's running on a slate of 19 people who are vying for that office in Fayetteville. He is here with us. I tell you what, Jane, you be heads, and Bernard, your tails. And if I could, the sheriff's race, and last night Ken Sealey called me and explained to me that he had an emergency and was called away and requested that Randy Graham speak on his behalf. And I have not seen Randy, if he's here. Just wanted to check.
He had an emergency.
Okay, because I called the sheriff's office and said, where is Randy? So the sheriff sends his regrets, and we were going to allow Randy Graham to speak on his behalf, but I don't see him. So Randy Hammonds, it looks like it's all on you, buddy.
I'm a 30-year veteran captain with the Highway Patrol. I retired 7 years ago, supervising nearly 300 members of the Highway Patrol in southeastern Robeson County, 11 southeastern counties, including Robeson County. The reason I'm running for sheriff this year is because of the legacy I see us leaving for our kids and the future of our grandkids in Robeson County. I see the legacy being too uncertain for our children and our grandchildren. I see the legacy in Robeson County being too uncertain for us to raise our families in safety and in harmony with each other across the borders. I see our legacy as something where our crime rate is too high, our reputation remains blemished, and our future is bleak. I see a new legacy on the horizon. I see a legacy where we're responsible, where we're accountable, where we don't mind prioritizing job performances, where we don't mind casting new visions that are clear and credible, that are equal and fair for all races and nationalities. I see a vision where we're responsible to the citizens of the county, where we improve our response time from 3 hours to 25 or 30 minutes. I see a legacy that empowers our employees to meet the future. But the foundation of that legacy has to be the character of the man, not the color. It has to be the principles of a man, not the party. A new culture. A culture where we get past all the labels that we tend to put on each other. A culture that says that we want to do the job because this is the job that you're paying us to do. You know, we're spending about $17 million plus at the sheriff's office, and that's a big ticket to pay for such little performance that we get. It's easy to teach someone how to do the job, but it's difficult to teach them how to do the job professionally. I see a culture where there's more evidence of us working together. So there's got to be a cultural change in Robeson County that is indicative of a new legacy. And I would say it is high time, and it is vitally important to us in this election that we look at members that are running for office and we base our decisions on their principles rather than their parties, on their character rather than the color of their skin. And that legacy will be a legacy that we can all be proud of, and that legacy will take our kids and our grandkids into the generations to come. My name is Randy Hammonds, and I'm your candidate for sheriff of Robeson County 2014. Thank you very much.
Robeson County is in trouble, and everybody here, they understand that. We all know, we all know it. There are many problems, the main ones being crime, education. We need to take that money and help secure the children of our, and the future of our children. We need to invest in our children. You didn't give me 30 seconds.
Now you got 6 seconds left.
That's not right. You get
Yeah.
the other guy 30 seconds. You don't give me 30 seconds.
Why you didn't give him 30 seconds?
You told somebody a while ago they had 30 seconds. You didn't tell me that.
Oh.
Anyway.
Yeah, it is.
I am David Edge. I am your county commissioner in District 6, and I have been for 4 years now, almost 4 years. For anyone that don't know me, I'm the Republican. I'm the guy that was elected first Republican in Robeson County, and I am proud of that. I think it was a good accomplishment. I told a lot of friends of mine that were encouraging me to run that one of the things I wanted to do if I did run was I wanted to educate the people of Robeson County about the Republican Party. And I don't see who I'm going to talk about here for just a second. I don't have this on my notes, but one in the county just recently made a comment to me, says, "But David, you're different." I thought, the Republicans are just people too. You know, they're just like us. I mean, there's no difference. You know, I'm a Republican, but I'm like you. You know, there's no big difference except the way we think conservative versus liberal. I've been here since 1976. I came to Robeson County to start a business. I've raised my family and some grandchildren here now too. I have started 3 different businesses in Robeson County. Being a commissioner has been a rewarding experience, to say the least. I think everybody should try it at least once. I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot about how politics work in Robeson County. They say that this is the pit, so to speak, of politics in the world, and I'm finding out each day when I don't have this on my notes either, but I've been getting people telling me they're receiving absentee ballots and they didn't request them. There's 8 commissioners on our board, and there's 8 personalities there. And it can be an easy job to be a commissioner in this county if you want to just sit back and your job being the guy that just dwindles out that discretionary funds that we have to do to keep the people in your community happy. That is pretty easy to do. The hard part is to getting off your butt and work. What I've brought to this board is a light of doing what's right. And I speak up just as loud as the boss hog can speak up. Jerry Stevens is back there. Some of the guys in our supports back there that are in our meetings, and I'm talking about the meetings that goes behind the walls. They know that I speak up, and they know I say what I mean. Roger Oxendine, which has done a lot to help me get reelected, says that we always know where David stands.
Anyway, we want to thank our candidates for coming out. I think y'all have all been informative. Particularly want to thank John Tyson, Court of Appeals, who drove down here today. Mark Davis from Raleigh drove down, also running for Court of Appeals. Remember him, these names and faces you see him on the ballot. And with that, I believe we're going to wrap it up. And again, thanks to Kiwanis, Rotary, and the Chamber for putting this forum on today.